Today we're going to look at how to set up a VBA workbook in Excel and have it be able to run macros. And these are the few steps we'll go through today. First step is to go to File. Then we go down to Options at the bottom. Then we'll go to our Trust Center settings. As you can see, we'll go to Macro Settings. And there'll be a bunch of options for how we can enable macros. Most of them are disabled. We'll choose this bottom one, and it has this note that they're potentially dangerous. They're dangerous when you download files off of the internet that you're not sure of. But when you're creating your own macros, the worst I've seen that can happen is Excel will have to shut down and you have to restart the program because you made an infinite loop that the system can't handle. And once that's enabled, we'll also have to have a trusted location where we can save that file. This is another protection Excel has. Only files in these locations can run macros. So you'd have to save it to one of these files. You can add a new location, you can remove one, modify it. So that's how you add the locations. I'm going to click OK because I already have some trusted locations in here. Accept that. And then the final step is to save the workbook as an XLMS. And how we can do that is when you have the option to save it, there's a little drop down that you can click. It'll pop down and then you select XLSM as this one is already an enabled macro workbook. Once you select that, it will let you run it. If it's not that, you can try to create macros, they just won't run. So it has to be XLMS instead of the default Excel workbook. That will allow you to start creating VBA enabled macro enabled workbooks, and we'll get into more about what to do once you have that.